Hi, Mika. Hi, Mika. I'm back right now. I was sharing, so I'm back. Sorry, guys. Hi, Rengoku. Trying something a little different, real quick. Or trying anyway. Trying to see how it'll work. Ah, there it is. That's what I need. Hold on. I'm doing one thing on my laptop real quick, trying to get something right. Um, of course, I spelled that wrong. Remove. There we go. Now I got it. All right. Quite what I want. The view I want. There we go. Okay, that's actually what I want now. Um, I'm all right. Still kind of upset about how yesterday went with everything, and I'm still trying to question and rethink what how the channel's going to go moving forward. But I will say a bunch of you guys surprised me this morning and went and looked at videos that you guys have not seen, and that's a win in my opinion because you guys are actually now realizing that, I have more than just what I have here in the lives. Like there's quite a bit of work that I've done. That was seeming to be part of the issue I found out yesterday from you guys. So, youngins. I've never heard an. I would love to hear you say that out loud, Mika, with your with the accent and everything. I would love to hear youngins from a Indian accent. Honestly, I think that would be um, spectacular. And hello, Crystal. Um, because youngins is something I heard a lot growing up as a kid in Alabama. Damn old youngins. And you're like, what? Damn old youngins. But yeah, that's also part of the problem is the younger audience stuff is It's. I wish it was new for me or Crystal for that matter. I know Crystal's probably heard Youngins most of her fucking life, actually. Um, Especially being born in Texas and shit. I know for me in Alabama, it was something you heard all the time. All the time. But like I was saying, part of the problem is people don't seem to understand I have more than just one art stuff. Like people only ever like think I'm a has-been artist or a whatever artist, and I've done massive amounts of other stuff. So hit the like button, guys. There's 6 of you in here and 4 likes, so that means that 2 of you guys or so have not actually hit the like button, and that's wrong. Wow. Hi, Peerless. How's you doing? How are you? Uh, so watch that. Oh yeah, I need to put that on the TV too. What up, Muchero fan? How you doing? So besides Crystal and I, who has actually watched Willow? Willow. Because I honestly doubt that many of you guys have watched Willow. To me, if I had to like put money down on as a guess, I'd be almost positive that most of you have not seen Willow. Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just an older movie. I mean, Willow's from '89, I think it is. '88. Came out in 1988. Yep, 1988. Well, wow. Portraits are hard sometimes, like actual people, because you have to make up the lines that you don't necessarily see. Oh, and last night, Crystal and I watched the Punisher one-off special presentation thing, and it is 50 minutes of just, murder. I mean, like, it's 50 minutes of Frank Castle being Frank Castle. Although I will say there is, like, a lot of John Wick style, too much stuff going on. Like they were like John Wick, and then here, hold my beer. Let's how much John Wick stuff we can make the Punisher do instead of how much stuff the Punisher is responsible for uh, yeah. Good shit though. It was a good movie or a good 15 minutes of fun, but like I said, it's very intense. Yeah, it's a sword and flick action, sword and sorcery type action movie from the 80s. It's got Val Kilmer in it, a young Val Kilmer actually, and then Warwick Davis is really young and stuff like that. It's a movie that I watched as a kid quite a bit growing up. It was one of those ones that was on everything. And I had high hopes for the reboot remake thing that they were trying to do on Disney, but I don't think I never watched it because I saw some stuff about it and it looked bad and it was like where they were trying to be too pandering towards something. I don't know. It wasn't good or enjoyable or the new version of it. I just yeah, didn't have the right anything. It's like they never watched the original movie and they were like, "Yeah, man, we can do that. We can make that relevant again," and they did not. So, yeah, I enjoyed Willow growing up as a kid. You guys know Warwick Davis from like Harry Potter, maybe the Leprechaun. Um, you definitely know if you've ever watched Star Wars, the original third movie. You definitely know him. He is one of the Ewoks as well. Um, in fact, Wicket W something is his actual like he has a whole fucking story name and everything, character name, which is fun, pretty awesome. Especially since like Warwick Davis was 11 when uh, he was the Ewok. And if you guys don't know, Warwick Davis is like the reason we have Peter Dinklage and other like small or dwarf. I guess dwarf is the right word. Smaller actor size people. He was one of the first bigger type actors that had a dwarfism and all of that. So well, then you've probably seen Warwick Davis as one of the Ewoks for sure. Then he was also Leprechaun in the horror movie Leprechaun in the '90s. He's been in a lot. He's been in a lot. He's been around for shit a long time. He's 57. I think I read the other day or this morning. I read. Oh, sorry. Almost died. I just swallowed my coffee wrong. Not enough coffee in the world today. No, I did not know he was that old. I knew he was like ancient. I didn't realize he was that old. Ziggy, what is your deal? Why are you acting so weird? That is awesome though. David Attenborough's fucking 100. Holy shit. That dude's been narrating our world's issues. I'm kicking you, Ziggy. Kick it. Kick it. Kick it, Ziggy. Come on. Come on. I didn't really kick Ziggy, I promise. He come up and was nosing at me to get in the chair, so he's now in the chair. This dog has been in a mood all day since I got him out of his kennel after I dropped Crystal off this morning. He has been in a mood all day. All day. God. Ziggy, all right, listen, you got to go. You can't be pushing up on me and all of that crap. So I know I got like a lot of weird random spots drawn in, but we still watch David Attenborough stuff every now and then. Crystal and I will put it on TV, or him talking about the Galapagos or something like that. Like, did you know that this turtle only lives here? It's a fascinating turtle, but its only shortcoming is that it only lives on the Galapagos Islands of Tanzania or some weird shit. I don't know. I'm just making up David Attenborough stuff right there. But yeah, big fan of David Attenborough. Dude's a treasure, especially being the treasure like he is of being internationally recognized as his contributions to like the natural world stuff. It's always kind of cool. You ever think like David Attenborough was just like one day he was sitting there, he's like, yeah, man, I'm gonna be famous. I'm gonna be a famous documentary thing, right? Or whatever. And then like realizing like he really wanted to be a movie action he really wanted to be an action star or a singer or something like that, right? And then but instead he got somehow stuck into the documentary stuff. There you go. The Galapagos Islands of yeah, that shit's funny as hell. We were watching something and it wasn't at David Attenborough, but it was very David Attenborough-esque type shit, like documentary the other day, and I laughed about it because it felt very much like they were trying to be David Attenborough, and stuff. So like it was like, hey, let's that formula works, keep it going. Drawing hand sucks. was, yeah, we were watching that thing. I was, we also watched, I don't know if Crystal's still in here or not. Something we watched a while back. They were making fun of David Attenborough. In something. What was that? It was like an animated thing. I don't know if it was Family Guy or not. I can't remember honestly, but yeah, there was something where they were making fun of him hardcore, and or I've seen they were making fun of him hardcore before. And you're like, dude, just leave that old man alone. He's great. But also, man, that dude has like the best life, being able to go all these places around the world, um, travel, see all these like different animals and different creatures and stuff in their natural habitat, stuff that you and I or other people will only ever dream about being able to see. And this motherfucker's out there just seeing it daily, you know? He's, David Attenborough is definitely be one of those guys that's going to be out on set somewhere or out on location somewhere and then just keel over, um, and be like, "Oh, I'm tired now. So I'm going to take a nap," and then that's yeah, that's it. So, yep, that's going to be how I kind of figured today would be going. Would do the one with fucking hand in it. Uh, Drawing hands are that way. What? David Attenborough has a nice voice. Yeah, he does. He has a really nice voice. It's calming. It's the reassurance of how he says stuff and does stuff and you know all of that. So yeah, he definitely does have uh one of those voices, one of those it's how he speaks too. He has that that camber to his voice, I guess is the right word. Um, yeah, I wish I could be that chill. Like, be honest with you, or get paid that much money just to talk to you guys, to tell people about like this turtle in the Galapagos Islands is endangered, but it is also 3,000 years old. Yeah, it's also or this particular turtle. Like there was one I watched a while back. He was talking about a particular like one of those like land tortoises that are huge, and it was talking about how this particular turtle is responsible for like thousands of babies, right? Thousands of babies in his life because of the breeding program that they implemented and made that turtle like a part of. So it's kind of cool. There we go. Okay. So 1.8 hours. Nice. Okay. Um, Bye. I just saw where you had to go. But see you later. Ooh, sweet shopping. This much. You missed this much, and me talking about Warwick Davis and then David Attenborough. Me and Peerless were talking about David Attenborough, how he just turned 100 or something like that, and how it's pretty fucking amazing that that dude has had the career that he's had overall. Sorry, guys. That's something that will happen quite a bit while I'm doing this painting. I'm gonna just spit out Willow at some point in time, because there's a line in the thing where somebody's like talking to Willow. I'm like, Willow. Oh, it's one of the witches. They're trying to say something all fucked, whatever, and Willow's like turning them into something. Because Willow's their magic user. So I didn't even put it out, by the way, today or yesterday to ask about how many markers Dante has. So, oh yeah, then use something with limited color options, Mika. That way you don't have to like try to. You don't get pissed off that you can't do something more like vibrant because of it's you don't have the right color set, right? Oh, speaking of colors, Grabby, the company Grabby did finally actually reach back out to me yesterday or last night, and I have a 36 pack of markers coming in the mail as we speak. And that means I will be getting some free 20, it's 36 markers and 72 colors, because the colors they're double-sided markers. So they're going to look like this. But this side will also have a brush tip on it. Hey, cats. So like this, it has this brush tip, but then on the other side, it has a brush tip, and it'll be a shade color of another color. So like red will have pink or some shit on it. So I get 36 markers with 72 colors for free. It's a $26 marker set. I mean, you know, and now granted, that doesn't necessarily, you know, like I'm not making it big, or I'm not rich, or you know, I'm not sponsored by Posca or anything, but this is the first like time a company has legitimately reached out to me about something. I always get, you know, you always get those, or at least I have gotten a lot of the like the spam type. Hey, if you buy this jewelry or whatever, we'll give you a 15% coupon on Instagram if you just say you liked our shit. And but you have to actually pay and buy something. This is legitimately, I just got 36 markers for free. And I'm, wow. Well, 72 colors, 36 markers. So that's my first ever like free type shit that I've gotten, or we're getting. So yay. Yay, yay, yage. Yage. Not definitely not nose, but yage. Yage. So that makes me stupid happy. They should be here in a couple days or so. And then I got to do a video of me using them, and then post the video and, you know, say, hey, I liked using such and such colors or whatever. So hopefully I actually do like using them. That's the big thing. I hope to actually like them, because, you know, if I don't like them, I'm not going to lie to you guys about it. I'll tell you flat out, hey, I didn't like these. These were not good, or these were good. I highly recommend them, or not. So there's that. This is the red. And then what do you mean you got your live stream back? You lost it again, Cats? As in, like, somebody said something about you being under or too young or whatever, or some bullshit like that again? I thought you got your parents to agree and be okay, or like, you know, hit the terms of service saying you're good on that. Okay, so why couldn't you go live? What happened to your lives before, Cats? That's what I'm confused on. And yes, Grabby did reach back out. They messaged me yesterday, at, I don't know, like it was last night when I got the message on TikTok. I think it was, yeah, TikTok, and they reached out and were like, hey man, give us your email address and your shipping address and all that. So we did that last night, and I got the confirmation email this morning. So fuck yeah. Like I said, I don't know if it's a sponsorship or how I need to look at it or how I. All I know is yay. Is it's a yay thing. It's a fucking yay thing for sure. Because uh, I've never had any kind of sponsorship or thing like this before. Um, or at least gotten anything for free before. Willow. I am excited for them. I just hope they don't suck. And yeah, you did tell me that, but I didn't know you could. I thought you said your dad um signed the paper or saw the terms of service stuff and was like, yeah, my Cats is fine doing her lives and stuff. I didn't realize that you had gotten them like completely uh, screwed up like that. Well, I'm glad you can stream again. Hell yeah. Um, Willow. Willow. Willow is from a 1988 sword and fantasy sorcery type movie. It had Warwick Davis, Val Kilmer, and other people in it that I can't remember, but aren't important because they're not Warwick Davis or Val Kilmer. Uh, so yeah. But the sketch is done for right now. I just gotta. I'll show you the reference here in a second. I gotta reload my lead pencil. Haha, 0.5 lead. This is my favorite type of lead, by the way. Size lead is 5. 0.5. Oh, and this guy was also Professor Flitwick in Harry Potter, and he's going to be Professor Flitwick in the new Harry Potter, and he's also Grip Hook in Harry Potter and some stuff like that. So, hello, Katie. I love my lead pencil. I will not go back to painting without a lead pencil or drawing without a lead pencil ever. Just plain and simple, it's not going to happen. Yeah. There. Flowy, flowy, flowy. Flowy, flowy. Flowy, 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 flowy. Okay. Which post on my community? Let me see. Oh, those are cute stickers. I gotta start making some has-been stickers. I like the art too, by the way. All right. I like the Vox. The sketchbook for Vox, too. Chicken lollipops. Chicken lollipops. Okay. Well, guys, on that note, I gotta go. So I can go pick up Crystal. But for lunch, and then I'll be back after lunch finishing up Mr. Warwick Davis's Willow. Sorry. But yeah. So, about an hour or so, I'll be back, and then we're going to finish up Willow. Sorry, I keep saying it that way, but it's stuck in my head from 1988 still. So, see you guys later. Bye. Thanks for stopping by, too, guys. Oh, wait. 15 markers.